Hello.
It's all about Ghanaian languages. It's all about Ghanaian languages. It's all about Ghanaian languages.
Hello everyone and welcome once again to Your Highness TV, and today we shall be looking at subject pronouns in the Ga language. Yes, so a brief intro. We've learned that in Ga we have several types of pronouns, which we did in Ga pronouns 1, and in this lesson we are going to specifically look at only subject pronouns in the Ga language. Okay, so like I said, a brief intro. Subject pronouns in Ga, we have some few skirmishes. Okay, subject pronouns are just one in Ga, but then they can be used to convey both present and past meaning in the Ga language. So that's what we are going to look at. And even the past, we have two moods. We have the moods are not playing too much importance, so they just convey mood. Yeah. So first of all, let's list out the subject pronouns as you can see on the screen. We have he. Okay, so the he is how we all say it, but then in writing they prefer that we write me in written Ga, but nobody speaks with me. For example, Mike, nobody says that. It's always he. Me, that is mi, rather is me in spoken Ga, but in written Ga they use it for both I and then me. So just for the clarity, in case you see a book which is purely written Ga and then you are confused about it. Yeah, so he, I, o, you, a, he or she, wo, we, nye, you all, ame, they, and then finally the anonymous or universal pronoun a. A can translate as one or someone, and I'll talk about a going forward. So let's make some examples with from he to ame. Then let's see something. Please, some people are working around. Okay, yeah, so you may hear some nailing sounds. Please ignore it in the background. All right, let's move on. So maybe hinke, I said. Hinke oba, I said you should come. Okay, you said. Mini okay, what did you say? Or what's up? Mini okay can mean what did you say. It can also mean what's up. Okay, mini only means what did you say. Okay. Now you want to say I went. In the Ghana we say ete, she went. So ete shia, she went home. Ete shia, she went home. And it's not a ya. Okay. If we in Ghana we only say a ya. Okay, but we can't say a ya to mean past. The past, it changes to te. So let's now look at, these are just examples. Now let's look at only in the present tenses. Let's see how we say. So in the present tense, our verbs takes on this particle or. So for example, in your ni I eat. In your ni I eat. Now there is Ga pronoun 6 on this channel, habitual markers in Ga, and where you will learn the other side of this same present tense I'm teaching you. So in one sense, in your ni I eat, but in habitual markers we will go further. So please, after this you can check out Ga pronouns 3, 4, 5, 6. I think it's up to 9 or 10, one of them. Yeah. In your ni I eat. So anytime the verb ends with the a sound, it needs an extra a to support it to be present. Otherwise, any other one you need or. So let's begin the ba sound, then you're gonna come to say. So himba, I come. Hiya, I go. Woma, we lend. Woma kakla, we borrow knife. Woma kakla, either we borrow out knife or we lend a knife. Esa ni he works things out, or he beautifies things, or he arranges things. Esa ni. Okay, when it's ending with you just double down. Now when the verb is ending with any other sound assigned a, so for example, ba will just take ba, sha will be sha, so shallow, a shallow, he harvests fishes or he fishes, a shallow. But let's take a word like hey, a hail ni, that means he buys stuff. Maybe horn is to sell. Okay, so a horn ni, he sells things, or he's a seller. A horn ni. Kwemo is look. So maybe I'm a quail ni, they look at things. Okay, so the or the makes it, how do you call it, present. Whereas if it is past, you don't add anything, you still maintain the subject pronouns. For example, hinka ni, I dried a cloth, or I put a cloth on the dry. So ka is to put something on the drying line so that the sun will dry it out. That's just that word ka is the whole action of hanging something on the drying line in the sun so it dries out. So hinka, I dry out. Hinka, I dried it out. Oh yeah, you fetch. Oh yeah, you fetched. Oh yeah, no, you fetch water. Oh yeah, no, you fetched water. Wo real Ga, we speak Ga. Wo real Ga, we spoke Ga. So please, you get it. So this is how it works with the subject pronouns. Okay, now I told you that I'm going to speak of the pronoun a. The pronoun a in Ga is more anonymous or universal, in the sense that maybe you and I, are speaking about someone, and then we don't want the third person to know whom we are talking about. We'll just use the pronoun a. So the pronoun a keeps the person we are talking about anonymous. For example, if I say abae, one is coming. Who is that one? We don't even know who we are talking about. Ababie. So maybe I'm coming to your house, and then I'm like abamilo. When we say bami means enter. So if I say abamilo, now it's present tense. Abamilo. I'm asking, can someone come inside? In this case, I didn't say himbamilo or bomobamilo. I just use a. So remember I told that a can be a universal pronoun and anonymous pronoun. So in this case, it can serve the universal purpose of meaning either I, you, he, she, we. It can mean any of the pronouns. It can also be anonymous. So that's, can anyone come in? Abamilo. Te achel buten. Literally, how does one call you, or how do people call you? Te achel. So the a, how a calls you. Achel me. Or people call me. Achel me. So this is, I didn't say people. I only use a to stand in for people. I, me, she. So the a stands in for everyone. Achel me. Huniah. I'm called Huniah. Okay, and we use in so many instances where we want to convey some sense of anonymity. So I believe you get it. Now let's still center on the past a little bit. The past, I told you there are two moods. So let's take mood 1. Oye ni, you ate, and then oye ni, you ate. So you see the moods. Oye, oye, they all mean past, you ate, but one tone is a little higher than the other, so there's some sort of flexibility with the tones. Oye ni, wofe ni, wokwele, they all mean the same thing, but it's just the mood or the tones that are inflected to mean two different things. So this is how the present works, or this is how the Ga subject pronouns work. Do you have any questions? Kindly drop it in the comment box below, and then I'll be glad to answer your questions. Also, do well to check out the next one, Ga pronouns 3, and then it will keep explaining more. That's more on continuous pronoun and then object pronouns. Okay, yeah, this video specifically is an updated video because it lacked some clarity in the previous one. The previous one is no more on the channel, so you realize that the subsequent ones are kind of old videos, so don't be perturbed, it's normal. Like I usually say, you can just go on historicalhuniah.blogspot.com to download your Ga and Dangme books respectively, and any other information you can just let me know. Thank you very much.
It's Genesis on the beat.